What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon. And, well, over the past few weeks, we have been doing this series where we've been talking about everything wrong with the Pokemon games, everything right with the Pokemon games. It's been a lot of fun. Be sure to check those out if you've missed them. And, well, we got to this point with Black and White where we could no longer rope in the third versions, because instead of doing a Pokemon Gray, GameFreak decided to do Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. So I put up a poll for you lovely people to respond to, and you did, and voiced your opinion, and decided that you wanted to see, instead of us moving on to X and Y, you wanted us to do Black 2 and White 2, give it its own video, and so that is what we're doing today. Now, if you hate that idea, well, make sure you subscribe so that you can vote on our next poll and voice your opinion. Boom, that's a good reason to subscribe. You should do that right now. Now, without further ado, let's get into everything wrong with these games. So, number one, no Black and White return. And what I mean by that is the characters, Black and White, or Hilda and Hilbert, if you will. And the reason I think that this would have been really cool is because this franchise kind of does soft reboots. I think we're about to see one with Scarlet and Violet, and we definitely saw one with Black and White. And I think that with Black 2 and White 2 kind of having this big focus on in-story kind of revolving around Black and White story, the hero from the first game, they've gone missing and N's looking for them. I think it would have been a really nice mirror if you got to find Black and White in the game and battle them in a similar way to how you battled Red in Gold, Silver, Crystal at the end when you get to Mount Silver. I even think it would have been really nice if they had taken the memory link, which was this thing where you could link your Black 2 or White 2 game to your Black or White game, and it would use save data from that to kind of influence little cutscenes and happenings in the game. Like, you could get N's old Pokemon, and they would, like, say their OT is N. They would do this little weird sparkle, kind of like shinies when they come out, but they weren't shiny. It was weird. But it would have been nice if they had done the memory link, where when you battle Black or White, they actually use your first team from when you beat the Elite Four and had to battle N and all. They'd use that team. That would have been so cool. And like I said, I feel like this was a huge wasted opportunity. Memory Link was so cool, and it's definitely a positive from these games. But they really missed out on not including Black and White or Hilda and Hilbert in the story. Now, this next one is definitely my most nitpicky one, and that is that not all gym leaders were redesigned, just Alessa and Sharon. And there were other characters that were, but the only gym leaders that got redesigned were Alessa and Sharon. And I find it hard to believe that it's been 2 years and they're all wearing the exact same outfits. I mean, Berg has like redone the whole aesthetic of his gym, and all of their gyms have changed, if I'm not mistaken. And yet they didn't change clothes. I don't know. Missed opportunity again. I feel like they really should have had some design changes with the characters. Now, my next thing is that, to be honest, I feel that gyms were a step down from the prequels. Again, this is opinion, and opinions vary, but that's kind of the thing, is if you click this video and didn't expect it to be opinion-based, that one's really on you. But I really feel like the gyms were not anywhere near as hard as they were in Pokemon Black and White. And now, some of you smart people might be thinking, hey, but you could make the gyms harder by changing the difficulty settings. And you are 100% right, you could do that. And that's actually my next complaint. Not that there were difficulty settings, but that you had to beat the game to get the difficulty settings. Now, that's great for replayability and all, but what if I want to go through the game the first time doing it the hardest? You know what I mean? Because it's kind of lame that I have to beat the game in easy mode to play it in hard mode. I should just, from the start, be able to play the game in easy mode or hard mode. I didn't like that. I thought that was really stupid. And yeah, no wonder they haven't brought it back, because they haven't gotten it right the first time. Okay, so the next thing is going to be that the Therian forms should have been tied to the story. And what I mean is, in Black 2 and White 2, they took the Kami trio, which is Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus. Enamorus didn't exist at the time, kids. Back in my day, we didn't have an Enamorus. And they gave them Therian forms, because in Black and White, they did not have those Therian forms. However, they had no relevance in the game. They just were kind of these cool additions you could get if you played the Dream Radar side game. And that was really cool, the Dream Radar game, and it was a nice utilization of the AR technology and all, but I just don't see why the Therian forms weren't tied to the story in any way. I thought that was really, really lame. Now, the next thing is, speaking of lame forms, there's Keldeo's form. In this game, Keldeo got its Resolute form, and it's pointless. Like, it's no stat change, it's just an aesthetic change. And to be honest, it's not that much of an aesthetic change. Like, this is one of the most random things Pokemon's ever done. I don't think there was a point to this. I'm sorry. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are just my personal opinions on the things that Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2 got wrong. Now, I'm sure that there are some things that I missed or some things that you feel I have been unfair on, so let me know them in the comments below. Be sure to also like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Talk about all things Pokemon. We're doing this fun series on this stuff where we're breaking down the games and everything they got wrong and everything they got right, so you don't want to miss those. So again, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on those, and like so that you show support for these videos, and I know, hey, they liked that. And until next time, I will see all of you later.